What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got a recommendation video to do for you, and I'm going to be discussing a recent tape reissue that came out not too long ago of an album that came out almost 10 years ago. This is of a release entitled Satan Jugend, and the band is called Goatholocaust. This is a reissue that came out on Von Frost Records. This was originally released in March of 2006, I want to believe. And if you're not familiar with what Goatholocaust is, this is a project based out of Belgium, and they play a style of black metal that is very perverted, blasphemous, raw, and just extremely abrasive stuff. This is a project that was formed by a guy by the name of Lord Genocide, who you may best know as the main man behind one of the best black metal bands to come out of Belgium, Vociferian. He is the main man in that project, and he is a guy that knows how to create any sort of style of black metal and utilize it to his fullest advantages. He does so with that project, and more recently last year with Ebauche Noir. He plays a more sombering sort of style of black metal with that project. But this is a project that I don't think gets too much attention out of the material that he does. And with Goatholocaust, like I mentioned, this project very much sticks to the true and raw traditional styles of black metal. Very much blasphemous, perverted, raw sort of black metal. And it was evidented throughout the 11 songs that were on this release. And if you're a fan of Archgoat or Beherit or even Profanatica to an extent, you may get some enjoyment out of this sort of style of black metal. It's very over the top, it's very raw, and it's very creative stuff. It's fun to listen to. And it's pretty much well evidented within the music. I really love the way that these guitars sound on here. Like Vociferian and Ebauche Noir, he handles most of the musicianship here. He has someone by the name of Nun Slutgoat doing some additional vocals. I believe that is his wife, I want to say. And of course, you can tell there's a lot of vocal interplay being done on a release like this, and I think it sounds awesome to listen to. But going back to the musicianship aspects of this release, it's just raw, straight-to-the-point black metal. And of course, this release almost verging on being 10 years old, you can tell that this is a release that's still holding up quite well. And of course, this is a proper reintroduction to those who weren't familiar with it in the first place. I mean, it's over the top, but it's done so in a way that makes you want to really get into the musical stylings. I mean, songs like Millennium of Satanized Debauchery, Deep Cross-Bucking on Sepulchral Decay, Butchered Christ, Leper Angel's Lair Abomination, just some incredibly creative song titles, but the music can totally back it up. And I think that the music that's represented on a release like this shows you the type of raw talent and musicianship that Lord Genocide knows how to do. On this release, he's known as Leather Goat Skull, but of course I'll still refer to him as Lord Genocide because of his other musical projects. But that aside, I think that this is a very entertaining album, and suffice to say, this was the only release that Goatholocaust had ever put out. But to those that weren't familiar with this project then, I'm pretty sure you have a good reason to want to get to know more about Goatholocaust now. I think this holds up quite well with time. I think this is a really awesome album, very much fun if you're into raw bestial black metal. And of course, if you weren't aware of this original CD version, this of course is the tape representation of it. It's a very well done release, I should say. Once again, Von Frost Records put this out. It comes on a really nice little green teal sort of colored tape, professionally done. You got a nice little layout here with the Chris Moyen artwork, credits on here, some more additional artwork, and of course you have the band members there. That's the lady and that is the guy right there. Very, very awesome release and very much fun to listen to. And there were some limited t-shirts, I should say, of this. I want to thank the guys at Von Frost for giving me the opportunity to talk about this and get this really badass t-shirt. Of course, you have the Satan Jugend reissue artwork done by Chris Moyen, and of course on the back it says total horn fucking onslaught. Very entertaining stuff. But yeah, this is very much recommended for those that are into raw black metal, if you're into Beherit, if you're into Archgoat, if you're into any of that like sort of stuff. It's worth getting to know and getting acquainted with. So I'll leave you some links in the description box as to how you can get a hold of this album and listen to it. I will link you to a full album stream of this so you can get better acquainted with what was released back then. And I will also link you to the Von Frost website where you can find physical copies. I believe that this could possibly get a vinyl version in the future, and there are also assorted other pieces of merchandise affiliated with it. So once again, the release is Satan Jugend by Goatholocaust. This is reissued on Von Frost Records. Go check this out. Support Goatholocaust. Support Lord Genocide. I'm going to conclude this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. And until the next time, Army Ho out.